mural in the town of Loiza, Puerto Rico, and our Francis Felix explains why this one is just so special.
A new wall in the town of Loiza reflects generations of Black women who were leaders and fighters in our Puerto Rican history.
Transando Legados, homenaje a nuestras mujeres, a tribute to our women, is the new project of the group of female artists Colectivo Moriviví. The mural is located in the community of Tocones in Loiza, Puerto Rico, renowned for its rich Afro-Puerto Rican culture and heritage. It took 3 weeks to complete it, and the community was involved in the creation process.
We created this project that was about community online workshops where we create these pieces, these illustrations with people from Puerto Rico and other parts of Latin America. In the brainstorming, creating these ideas and these illustrations, it comes out the idea of braiding as an act of cultivating and giving legacy to new generations from our ancestors or like our women that have been working on our history and legacy. Women that are represented on the wall are important women of the community, and also there's some girls that the women are braiding their hair as an act of giving them the legacy of continue cultivating and working on the community. You will see also some names of the community members, some women of the community, and also Black women that are part of our history.
This project is also a collaboration between the Museum of Contemporary Art and their program MAC on the Neighborhood, where they work with different municipalities.
Loiza was perfect because of the message that we were bringing on. So they help us to connect with the community of Tocones and the leaders from the community, and also support us with the materials and other stuff of the project.
The artists also reflected in the main message the group want to give with the creation of this mural.
The women that help us to be here and to be us and to have this the rights that we have right now and other stuff that we can do in the 21st century, and honors that, but also keep working on to have better opportunities, to have a better life in general. So that's why we represent the action between different generations, contributing and working, cultivating the legacy.
Promoting cultural equity has been the motto of this collab between the MAC and Colectivo Moriviví. This is just one of many projects promoting woman empowerment through art. Reporting from Loiza, Puerto Rico, Francis Felix.
All right, thanks so much, Francis. Meantime, the Bahamas is hosting an event which is bringing leaders of various Caribbean countries together with the shared goal of tackling climate change. Our One Caribbean News' Deandra Hamilton takes us there.
The Bahamas is hosting, and the Prime Minister of the country is hoping this is the first of an annual event for climate change meetings for Caribbean heads of government. Time is running out, so the time is now for countries with the biggest carbon footprints to transform their pledges and promises to action in order to cut carbon emissions and possibly save the planet. Caribbean region leaders gathered in the Bahamas for a first-of-its-kind caucus at the Baha Mar Resort. The two-day meeting was opened by host Prime Minister Philip Davis and President of COP27, Dr. Sameh Shoukry. His message was grim.
The best available science provided by the IPCC latest reports and other relevant reports issued this year unambiguously establish that the window for climate change action is rapidly closing.
Ahead of the opening ceremony, the Prime Minister in a press conference expressed that leaders are tired of the excuses and tired of the delays.
We are pressuring them, but they have committed. We want them to live up to their word. Because for my part, and I've said it before, we are commitment fatigued and we are pledge fatigued.
The gatherings were closed-door and drew country leaders from Dominica, Cayman, Bermuda, Haiti, Cuba, Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, the British Virgin Islands, and the Turks and Caicos, among others. Financiers were also on hand to support the small island states. Included at the opening ceremony, the UN Climate Change Convention, which endorsed the meeting.
And to compliment you on leaders leading. It is a powerful message globally and one which we are sure will generate the results that you are looking for.
From the Baha Mar Resort in Nassau, Bahamas, DeAndre Hamilton reports.
All right, thank you so much, DeAndre. Great to see you. Meantime, Jamaica's Prime Minister Andrew Holness has called for political consensus to tackle crime and violence on the island. He says several attempts have been made, but so far no genuine agreement has been reached. But Holness says he intends to change that with the establishment of a framework for cooperation through the Crime Monitoring Oversight Committee. The committee is part of the National Commission on Violence Prevention, which is an independent body that has been tasked with uncovering the root of the cause of violence in Jamaica, while providing workable solutions to address the issues that are unearthed. Prime Minister Holness expressed the hope that, armed with data from the study, the government and opposition could work together to implement some sort of long-lasting crime-fighting measures.
There are some things that you can put in law, but governments change and the priority for enforcement can change, right? So, but you need to have consensus. And once you have that underpinning consensus, then you can really make the change. So I'm using this platform to say to our counterparts in the opposition that let us create a space in which the treatment of violence is not contested politically.